It is August 2022, and that means on this very first day and the very first Monday, we have our new promotional items that have been released. So tonight, I'm going to chat with you about what these great promos are. This should be a really quick class, nothing too revelatory to share. There's not, I wanted to say that there was a theme, but there's kind of not a theme in the sense that there is. I think if I could summarize it, it is things that are really fantastic for your skin. And one of these you'll see is a little bit maybe unusual perspective on that if you think about it, but we will just dive right in and talk about what exactly that is. I'm going to share my screen so you can actually see the promos with a picture, and we will go from there. First up, which isn't going to be mentioned here, I don't have a picture for it, but at 100 PV, if you have loyalty rewards, we're talking about loyalty rewards, the 100 PV threshold is always at loyalty rewards. Again, loyalty rewards is the artist formerly known as Essential Rewards. This is the every month you have something that you're purchasing and you're getting a percentage of points back on everything that you purchase for your consecutive months. So in 10 loyalty reward points, that's 10 points that you can use to purchase whatever you want on the site. So that's a pretty great deal, especially if you think about that, that's the 100 point threshold, 100 PV threshold, and that's about 10% back that you're getting in points. So I'm at an earn rate of 25% in my loyalty reward. So the first 3 months you get 10%, months 4 to 24, you get 20%, and months 25 and following, you get 25% back on anything you purchase with your loyalty rewards. So for me, that means an additional 10 points on top of the 25% I'm getting. So that's pretty great. Jumping right into the 190 PV, these two things are available even if you're just purchasing in a quick order or a shop order. You're getting a 5 milliliter of patchouli and a 15 milliliter of Eucalyptus globulus. And we have a lot of we have varying eucalyptuses options in the Young Living arsenal. And so Eucalyptus globulus is one that is really uplifting and grounding. It's commonly known as a southern blue gum, and it is native to southeastern Australia. It is kind of eucalyptus has become so consistently reminds me of any sort of like spa experience. It's like just the spa as you walk in, that's the spa smell to me. And in its historical use, the Aboriginal inhabitants of Australia use it to bind up their serious wounds and to assist in the restoration and recovery process of those wounds. It is one to have year round just for breathing in general. It's just a really good one to support your breathing, to support your respiratory system, to support calming and relaxing, open up those airways. So think about it in that way. It's also really soothing to the skin. So you could put it on your chest or neck before working out to help open up your airways. You could diffuse it, like I said, for that spa experience. You could put it in a bowl, put a drop or two in a bowl of hot water, and put a towel over your head and take in some deep breaths to kind of help open up those airways. It's a good one for massaging on overworked or tired muscles, and you get kind of a calming and cooling sensation. And you could combine it with coconut oil and apply to your chest before bedtime if you wanted to also, again, help open up those airways. So this is, or even sometimes I like to add a scent to my Thieves household cleaner spray that I make, and eucalyptus would be a really great one for that. Really great diffused with citrus oils. In my opinion, it kind of brings some grounding to the citrus oils. It's really good also just for the emotional, gives clarity and confidence. So being able to think of it as being able to clear the way so you can kind of focus in on the important things that you need to do. So that's eucalyptus. Patchouli, this oil, this isn't my favorite scent, but some people love this. This is a really great oil for guys. Like, it's a good one to put as like a in a beard oil, or even just regular as cologne, or if they've, is to put in a moisturizer or something, and it has such a earthy scent. So it's really good for your skin. It's very promoting of skin youthfulness, and just looking real and feeling really smooth. You could take a drop or two of patchouli after you've washed your face, so you're still like slightly damp hands onto your slightly damp face, and kind of spread it all around. You could add it to your facial lotion. You can dilute and apply to your abdomen if you need some support. If you're feeling a little bit below the wellness line. It's an herb, and interestingly, the reason why I say that is it's an herb in the mint family, and its leaves are traditionally used in herbal tea. So they're using, of course, to make this oil, they're using those same leaves, and they're steam distilling them. So it's just very earthy and grounding, and can kind of also, any of the grounding oils can help if we're feeling a little bit chaotic. We can kind of relax our mind, bring clarity, stay present in the moment rather than being overwhelmed by the circumstances that are around us. So think about patchouli as another one of your great skin. These two are really good for your, we mentioned skin. Eucalyptus is something you can do massage oil. Patchouli is one that you can add to your facial routines or whatever, or beard oil type thing. Now, if you're spending 190 PV in loyalty rewards, you're looking at getting this charcoal mask, and I love this product. We talked about making DIY masks and stuff before in this group, but this is to a clean face, you put the mask on. It's got activated charcoal, which we know that's really great for absorbing impurities, detoxifying. It has really strong absorptive powers. And it has clay, white kaolin clay, gray kaolin clay, volcanic black sand sourced from Tahiti. And that kind of helps gently exfoliate the skin. Fruit derived AHAs, alpha hydroxy acids, from bilberry, orange, lemon, sugarcane, grapes, and sugar maple. So it gives some specific acids that safely and gently exfoliate by causing the skin to release dead skin cells. And that will help give that softer, smoother, radiant feel. And it has peppermint oil in it. It has menthol, soothes and cools the skin, and orange blossom essential oil blend, which has lavender, patchouli, we just mentioned, lemon, and rosemary. And so this smells really great. And you would put it on to, again, exfoliate, moisturize, all of those things, but you would put it on a clean face and let it come. Once it starts hardening, it's done. But so that could be you could keep it on for anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. And if you have a more sensitive skin, you would want to do that on the lower end you wouldn't want to keep it on for the full 15 minutes. But if you have skin that can handle it, I like to keep it on for 15 minutes and kind of like walk around and do whatever else I was doing. And then, set my watch alarm so that I'm reminded, oh yeah, let me go take this off real quick. But it has a really cooling, you'll instantly begin to feel it tingling, and hardening, and it just really, it's made for all skin types. So it's got non-comedogenic oils. So that will help prevent your pores from being clogged. And once you've rinsed it, you would just go on with your the rest of your skin routine, being sure to moisturize. You could also use this as a spot treatment as needed. I use it once a week. And I think that's about the frequency that you would probably aim for, or as needed. Now, a neat trick on this one would be if you want to make the jump, especially here in the summer times, from standard deodorant to a natural deodorant, sometimes that we need to detox our armpits from having had all these heavy metals and different things. And so with this, all these different types of clay and the activated charcoal, it's really going to help absorb some of that and help detox those pits and make it where you don't stink as bad after you've done it a handful of times. So you could put it under your underarms just as you would with your face and let it dry 5 to 10 minutes and then rinse it off. And so it could help promote, less stinky armpits if you're transitioning to a natural deodorant. At the 250 level, we got the Satin facial scrub, the mint satin facial scrub, and the Thieves kitchen and bath scrub. The satin and mint facial scrub is going to be really good for exfoliating. It's gentle and it helps remove dead skin cells. It has apricot seed powder, mango seed butter. It's got some more peppermint that we mentioned in the charcoal mask. So it's suitable for all skin types, and exfoliating helps clear the dead skin cells away faster and helps the skin to feel brighter and smoother. It's also interesting, and I haven't done this yet, but Courtney was sharing this in her group, Essential Ed, that if you exfoliate before shaving, it leads to a closer shave and less, as a result, so there's less dead skin cells getting in the way of shaving. And this is for men and women. And it helps, especially like on your bikini line, it helps you have less of those red irritating bumps afterwards. And so maybe even consider giving that a try, exfoliating your skin before shaving so that you get that closer, smoother shave that you're going for. So as part of your skincare routine, this is going to be slightly similar to the face mask, except that it's, wash your face, apply a warm, damp cloth to open up your pores, massage a pea-sized amount into your skin using circular motions for about 30 seconds and to help promote circulation, all that. And then you're just going to rinse with your water and dry, and then follow it up with either a toner to help close your pores, and apply any of your face serums and lotions and moisturizers. And if you wanted, you could do this as frequently as every other day if you felt like your skin kind of needed that level of care and rejuvenation. You could also use this as part of a hand care routine, right? Because we have exfoliating scrubs for our hands and even for our feet, right? So you would want to put it on dry hands and skin, rinse with warm water, and then afterwards apply a generous amount of lotion to your hands, or if you're doing it to your feet, same thing. Let sit for a few minutes. And then wipe off any excess lotion with a soft cloth and work the remaining lotion into the skin until fully absorbed. So that'd be a really great way to help rejuvenate skin and on your hands and on your feet if they're needing just a little bit of extra love and care. So this has some really great ingredients in it. You can look it up and check it out for your own consideration. Now, that is obviously a face thing. With the other 3 products we talked about, the 190 PV, you can see how it's skin, or let me rephrase, skin type issues. Now, the one maybe that doesn't immediately strike you as a skin consideration is the Thieves kitchen and bath scrub. So it's time to ditch your soft scrub that is full of bad chemicals and bad things, and pick up something that's really good for you in this Thieves kitchen and bath scrub. So this is obvious. The obvious uses are your kitchen sinks. I've used this on my stove top. I've used, with a little bit of elbow grease and a sponge or a brusher. You can really achieve a great shine and cleanliness without having to deal with all the harsh chemicals. So that's where it's really good for your skin to not be being exposed to harmful chemicals and smells and residue. So think of it as something you can put on anything, surfaces that are brass, bronze, porcelain, ceramic, copper, fiberglass, corian, and chrome. So if you're not sure if it could be fun, if it will work for your particular surface. Just as with most things, start with a small surface and go from there. So this is the, you're just literally sprinkling it right on the place, and then let sit some, and then scrub, and then rinse it off. Thinking about cookware, tile, grouts, faucets. You could even use this on toilets and backsplashes, barbecue grills, outdoor patio furniture, anything that you really need just a little bit of extra oomph to get the grubbiness off. This is where Thieves kitchen and bath scrub's going to come into great use for you. Okay, and last but certainly not least, Super B. This is going to be one of my favorite. This is literally one of my favorite supplements. It's, to me, one of the most cost effective. So you're getting, as we've stepped up each spot, you're getting all of those things plus this, right? So the retail value for all of these things, if you hit that 300 PV level, is $193.42 a free product. I love Super B. I take one a day. You can take 1 to 2 a day. And it has, if you can, it's kind of an energy boost. It's got, it's a complete vitamin. So it's a Super B. So it's not just one B. It's not just B12 or B6 or whatever. It has all 8 B vitamins, and it has bioavailable minerals such as magnesium, manganese, selenium, and zinc. And that kind of helps support our healthy lifestyle. It gives the energy you need. I like to take this after lunch. Like once I've eaten lunch, that's usually when I take my supplements, but I especially like to take the vitamin B at lunch, because it just gives me that boost of energy that I need to get through that afternoon slump. Like I said, I love this product. It's so effective that sometimes if I take 2 of them, I'm like amped up. So try one, see if that's getting you the results you're looking for. And then if not, certainly go ahead and jump in and get that second one. It contains a natural folate source. It's derived from lemon peels called Organ FA, as well as methylcobalamin. I can't pronounce all these. A source of B12 that's easy for your body. So we'll just call it B12. Source of that's easy for your body to use and focus on, be able to energize you for what you want those B vitamins for. It also has nutmeg, essential oil. It helps, and as a result, it supports cognitive function. That's, again, keeping you awake, keeping you focused, keeping you alert, supports cardiovascular health. And it can kind of help also alleviate any of your everyday stressors. And it's funny, my husband actually has, he wears a Whoop. I don't know if you know the fitness tracker, the Whoop that kind of tracks all these things, and you tell it what vitamins you took the day before or the day after, each day you tell them you're giving it all this data so it can kind of analyze how you're doing, and it takes all your biometric data, whatever. And he had discovered that when he takes that, or the Whoop gave him a monthly report or something that basically said, like, when he takes his B vitamin, he actually sleeps better at night. Like, if he takes his B vitamin in the day, then he has better sleep at night. And that was just a Whoops. That's just the observation it made. But it is very important to take this with food. It's very important, as I mentioned. So get a full belly, get lunch or get breakfast, wherever you have that slump. I just actually took one we finished dinner about 6:30, and I took because I hadn't taken any of my supplements today, and I took one of my vitamin Bs because I was feeling like I might be dragging around the kids' bedtime. So I just can't sing enough praises about this. This is a really cost-effective supplement, and one that I'm ordering basically almost every 6 weeks or so between my husband and I. So these are your promos. I hope that you are inspired to give some of them a try, or now you have a better sense. You're already going to be buying a certain amount of products anyway, and now you know how to use these in a different way. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Maybe as you hear this, you have some other uses, or maybe through the month, if you rewatch this, once you get your product, you can come back here and tell us what cool ways that you've used this. But I'm looking forward to August and what's ahead. We'll be getting a newsletter out to you here in the next week or so, and stay tuned for what the rest of this month holds. Hope you're having a great summer.